You will now discover how several ordinary people like you and me are getting paid while they sleep. Are you tired of coming home late from work and having no time for your family? Of going to the supermarket with your money counted and preferring only for the promotions? Or have you ever stopped buying something you wanted to try because it was too expensive? Of feeling tired and exhausted just thinking that on Monday you have to go back to that boring job? Of the times you go to a restaurant having to look at the price first instead of choosing what you would really like to eat? Know that contrary to what you think, nothing is lost. Because you are running against the tide of the real solution to freedom. And the shocking thing is that achieving it is actually easier than anything you've ever tried to make more money. I'll tell you all about it in 2 minutes, so I guarantee you won't regret staying with me until the end of this video. My name is Ana Vieira, I'm 28 years old, and from an early age I always wanted to have my independence. I started working when I was 17 and it was incredible to receive my first salary. You immediately had the thought, I am getting rich. Of course at that time I still didn't pay my bills, so I thought that way. But at 18 when I decided to leave home, I got a reality shock when I realized how much stuff I had to pay for. House, food, gas, oil, car expenses, unforeseen expenses, gas, water, electricity, internet, it seemed like it would never end. There I soon realized that what I was getting was not enough to fulfill my dreams. And I still didn't like my job at all, the hours, the people around me, much less the bosses. I was always that little girl who loved her parents above all else, and so one of my dreams was to retire them. To do everything to thank them for what they had done for me, and with that salary it was impossible. One day I noticed that my mother was sad and she told me, I don't have money to buy some glasses. At that moment my floor fell, to see your mother wanting to buy something and you not being able to afford to give it to her. It's a very horrible feeling. I felt like crap for not being able to help. It was in my hands to change that reality. It was then, at the age of 23, after many bad-paying jobs, that I found a very different method. I confess that I have always been very skeptical about this kind of thing, but if I didn't grab this opportunity, I didn't know when I would have another one. I discovered a method being able to make me earn €1,000 in the first month, pay my bills, and still help my mother. And if you think that I had to expose myself on social networks, you are completely wrong. The method gave an ideal strategy for me to be able to work through social networks even without showing up and even sleeping. Not least because I have always been an embarrassed mother, and so this method was a key turning point for me. This method is quite different from all the others I have come across because it goes straight to the point and has no unnecessary content. What do you mean? The difference between the people who got results and the people who didn't is that the ones who got results read everything, applied it, and got results. While those who just read and waited for the money to fall from the sky without doing anything, didn't get any results. But I am an ordinary person and I have no experience in this as I do it. Super easy, just like you, I also started one day from absolute zero, without knowing how to do anything. Only the method not only teaches you the strategies, but also has a step-by-step for beginners. After indicating the method to many women and men, from neighbors, friends, co-workers, and women in groups of social networks who also wanted to have this freedom, I began to receive suggestions to create a digital content to explain everything about how to work from home. And so the full portfolio method was born. Finally, at the age of 25, I was able to achieve my freedom, and I am very proud of the path I have traveled so far. Because if I hadn't applied the method, I would probably still be today washing dishes in that stressful restaurant. Fortunately, today, I can pick up my computer and go to the beach cafe to work to the sound of the ocean waves. I bought my land to build my dream house. I started to travel more with my family around the world. But what really touched me was the thank you my parents with a smile on their faces gave me. The look of gratitude can't be matched by any money in the world. I am going to have a baby girl, and just knowing that I will be able to follow her growth very closely, I believe is every parent's wish. That is why I am so grateful for the change that this method has brought to my life, and I get very emotional when I tell my story. But I am even more touched by the people who send me messages on direct saying, "Thanks Anna, this year I was able to buy my son's school supplies." Or woman, you don't even know what happened, I was able to buy my dream car, that is a Ferrari 458 Spider thanks to you. I don't even know how to thank you, and I believe that all these people are ordinary people just like you and me. If I made it, and if my students made it, you will too. Maybe you are thinking that a program like this will cost a lot, right? Or at least it should. Since it has already helped more than 200,000 people among men and women to achieve the life of their dreams. The recurring price of the new Millionaire Profession 3.0 here on the site is $900, which might be lower than you imagined. But today, this price is not for you. For you, like me, who struggled through most of your youth to achieve my financial freedom. Got into big debts and literally born again with the new Millionaire Profession 3.0. Getting emails, messages, and directs on a daily basis from people who are still going through what I suffered in my own skin is hard. It's hard because I don't work alone, and the guy who works in my marketing keeps reminding me all the time that I can't always be giving discounts to promote such an innovative method. But after a lot of negotiating, I reached an agreement, so to speak, with him. And I can tell you that today, by midnight you won't pay even half the amount. Many people would pay millions for all the content of this method. I could very well charge you $30,000. But I will not charge you even 50% of that, not even 25%, not even 10%. Today, if you buy just today, it will be $97 cash or in installments, which per day would be $3.25 for a month to get that amount together. Yes, that is exactly what you heard. Your total investment until midnight tonight to purchase the new Millionaire Profession 3.0 will be only $97. That is less than $3.25 per day. A lot less than you pay for a coffee and cream today, right? Enjoy. Because unfortunately, I cannot hold such a discount for more than 24 hours. And there is one more thing. By purchasing the new Millionaire Profession 3.0 today, you have an armored 15-day guarantee. That guarantees you a 100% refund if you don't like the guide. Or for any other reason, you think it's not right for you, which I find quite difficult. I will refund your money with no questions or explanations. To do this, you only need to send us an email with your request and we will attend to it without questions or hassle. To become part of the select team of wealthy and accomplished women who have already enjoyed the benefits of the method, all you need to do is click the Start Now button below this video. From now on, you have two paths. The first is to get off this page, forget everything I've said and continue to be frustrated, suffering and crying about trying and failing to actually save a buck, doing the same things and expecting different results. The second option is to grab the unique opportunity one am presenting to you today and join the glorious team of women who have won in life and are very happy today because they made the right decision. In a little while it will be midnight and your big chance will be over. This video is coming to an end and in a little while our exclusive offer will end. What are you waiting for? Remember, life is too short and you have already wasted too much time trying to get jobs that pay too little. And know that the more time passes, the older you get and energy to enjoy life will disappear. I know it's tough to hear that, but someone has to tell you. Now that you know the benefits, you have made your decision. You have clicked Start Now and filled out the simple form for the purchase. The only thing you need to do is wait for your course access to be sent to your email within the next 5 minutes. Be sure to fill in the email correctly, as the ebook will be sent there. If you didn't receive it on the main page, look in the spam or trash. Congratulations! I will now guide you in achieving financial